Life is a tapestry woven with threads of joy and sorrow. One moment we bask in the warmth of happiness, and the next, we find ourselves enveloped in shadows, facing challenges that test our spirit. It might be a personal loss, a health scare, or a storm that rages around us, leaving us feeling lost and afraid. It is during these times, when the ground beneath us seems unsteady, that we yearn for a source of strength beyond ourselves. We long for an anchor to hold on to, a light to guide us through the darkness. It is in these moments of vulnerability that we discover the extraordinary power of God's grace. God's grace is not a reward for our good deeds, nor is it something we earn through our efforts. It is a gift, freely given to us, an outpouring of His unconditional love and mercy. When we are at our weakest, His grace is strongest, lifting us up, carrying us through the storms. His grace is a beacon in the darkest night, a whisper of hope in the midst of despair. It reminds us that we are not alone, that even in our brokenness, we are deeply loved and cherished by our Creator. It is through His grace that we find the strength to face each new day, knowing that we are held in His loving embrace. Throughout the scriptures, we find countless stories of ordinary people who faced extraordinary challenges and found solace in God's grace. David, facing the giant Goliath, found strength in his faith. Esther, risking her own life to save her people, leaned on God's guidance. These stories, passed down through generations, serve as a testament to the unwavering faithfulness of God. They are whispers of hope, reminding us that if He could see them through their trials, He will surely see us through ours. Each story is a beacon of hope, illuminating the path for those who seek His guidance and strength. Finding peace in His embrace, the peace that surpasses all understanding. This is the peace that God offers us, a peace that transcends our circumstances, a peace that calms the storms within our hearts. It is a peace that comes from knowing that we are held securely in His loving hands. When we surrender our worries and fears to Him, when we place our trust in His plan, we open ourselves to experience a depth of peace that the world cannot offer. It is a peace that guards our hearts and minds, giving us the strength to persevere. In His embrace, we find solace, comfort, and a deep sense of belonging. Resilience rooted in faith. Faith, like a resilient flower pushing through cracks in the pavement, has the power to help us rise above life's challenges. It is the unwavering belief in God's goodness and love, even when we cannot see the path ahead. This faith is not a passive hope. It is an active trust in God's promises. It is this faith that gives us the resilience to face our fears, to overcome obstacles, and to emerge from trials stronger than before. It is the knowledge that we are never alone, that God is always with us, walking beside us every step of the way. Our faith, nurtured by His grace, becomes an unyielding source of strength and resilience. Never alone, always loved. No matter what challenges life may bring, remember that you are never alone. God's grace is always available to you, a wellspring of strength, hope, and peace. Turn to Him in prayer, pour out your heart to Him, and allow His love to wash over you, bringing comfort and healing. His love is a constant, an unwavering presence in a world that often feels unpredictable and chaotic. When you stumble, He will lift you up. When you are weary, He will give you rest. When you feel lost, He will guide you home. Trust in His promises, Lean on His grace and let your faith be your anchor in the storms of life. You are deeply loved, cherished, and held securely in His everlasting arms.